Hey y'all, look at this cool new game I made.
Oh yeah, get this board game out of here.
Okay, well, anyway, it's called Falls of the Ohio Bingo. So, what you do is...
Wait a second. Is this a trick to get me to learn something?
Oh, Garth, there's nothing wrong with being well-read and cultured.
I mean, there's no trick here, Garth. It is educational.
Fine. Anything's better than checkers. So how's this work?
Each of us will get a card, and it's filled with an array of wildlife and fossil species found at the Falls of the Ohio.
Wait, who's fallen in Ohio?
Oh, Garth, no one's falling down in Ohio. That I know of. The Falls of the Ohio, like waterfalls, sort of. Anywho, it's a place right across the river in Indiana.
Indiana? I thought you said Ohio. Now I'm really confused.
Darling, I think she means the Ohio River.
Right, Goldie. So, in order to play this game, we'll have to explore the falls to find all the items on the card. Who's with me?
Yeah!
Perfect. Let's dig in.
Dig in! Dig in!
What? How do we get here? And why are you wearing that jacket?
Don't worry about it.
The Falls of the Ohio is a state park in the U.S. state of Indiana. It is located on the banks of the Ohio River at Clarksville, Indiana, across the river from Louisville, Kentucky.
The Jeffersonville limestone exposed fossil beds date all the way back to the Devonian era, which is 360 million years ago. I mean, who doesn't love that?
Oh, wonderful. We all know how you feel about rocks, love.
I do love a good rock. Even more so, I love a good fossil. Let's go find some.
Oh, I think I found something.
Oh, wow. That's a trilobite fossil. Trilobites were marine creatures that lived a long, long time ago. At one point, this whole area used to be ocean.
Oh, cool. I can see this being a sea creature for sure. They look kind of like a crab in a way.
Yeah. Trilobites. They were an early invertebrate that's basically an ancestor of our modern crustaceans. They're one of my favorites. Invertebrate means a creature without vertebrae or backbones.
Ooh, neat. How does something become a fossil anyway?
A fossil forms when a dead organism is covered in sediment. Sediment is a fancy word for the rocks and minerals that settle at the bottom of a body of water. Over time, the minerals in the sediment surrounding that organism replace the original tissue. That's why sometimes fossils have geodes or crystals within them. Most often, fossils include hard tissue like bones, teeth, and shells, although footprints and plant markers have been found in fossils too, like this one, or this one.
Did you know that brachiopods, the shelled creatures you see here, are the state fossil of Kentucky?
Whoa, that's so cool. A little piece of history right in your hands.
Oh yeah.
Buy my pearls, my Christian Louboutins.
Who's Christian Louboutin?
Harumph! Goldie, are you all right?
Yes, I suppose, but this trash-riddled mud pit ruined my shoes.
You're not kidding, Goldie. There sure is a lot of trash around here.
How'd it get so trashed in the first place?
Litter makes its way into the waterways. As it floats downstream, it ends up on the banks of various places like the falls. If we can all try to prevent litter, that would definitely help. Making sure trash gets into trash cans and recycling goes into recycling bins.
We can also urge community leaders and businesses to create less waste and be more conscious of how they dispose of it. Recycling plastics is still pretty hard to do and takes a lot of energy, which also isn't great for the environment.
For sure. Especially if unsafe chemicals get into our water along with the trash. I like my water free of microplastics, if you please.
Microplastics. I love that band.
Oh, Garth, it's not a band. It's the result of massive amounts of plastic and other such trash contaminating the ocean, which eventually seeps into other bodies of water. Unfortunately, there are giant islands of garbage littering the ocean, one that is twice the size of Texas.
I wish this trash wasn't the only souvenir we have to remember this day.
I've got an idea.
When you're out in nature, it's best to leave things how you found them, if not better. But we can take a little bit of nature home by doing a quick crayon rubbing of some textures that we find.
What you'll need are some crayons and some lightweight paper. You'll want to find something that has texture you can feel with your hand, but also something that is relatively flat because we have to lay paper over it to get a good impression. So now I'm going to use the side of my crayon. I've removed the paper. You might have to try different angles. It's all about trial and error. Ta-da! Our fossil. Before. And here's our rubbing.
Oh, marvelous!
Chewie, that's neat.
What a great way to leave no trace but remember the day. Well, we probably should get home. We have a headquarters to clean.
Aw, dang.
This guy.